According to Sony, over 85% of games sold on PlayStations around the world are now digital. While the statement is technically true, it is actually a calculated misinformation. When we hear the statistic, we believe that 85% of gamers who bought a game prefer to buy it digitally over physical, like a normal human being would. But here, this 85% metric actually includes games that were never released physically. So what this means is that all of the typical indie games, smaller AA games, and the AI slop, brain rot shovelwares that are only present on the digital PlayStation Store are counted against the physical disc purchases. That makes this data extremely misleading. Now let's look at some real data. According to the Insomniac leak, about 67% of sales for God of War Ragnarök was the physical edition over the digital edition. I'm pretty sure that 67% is well above 50%, making it the major way for gamers to have bought and played the game. Sure, this data is almost 3 years old now, but I don't see a world where the 67% became so low in the past 3 years, considering we are still in the same console generation, that PlayStation has to shut down the production of discs. The real reason why PlayStation wants to stop physical games is control. No, not the game, I mean real control, like controlling stuff. When you buy a physical edition of a game, you can play the game, share with your friend, sell it, or even cut it with a pair of scissors because you hate the goddamn game so much. With a digital copy, you cannot do any of these because you do not own the game anyway. Let's imagine there is a ferris wheel constructed somewhere and you get a lifetime ticket to go have fun as many times as you want. But what if the business got too bad, or the operator got too old, or hell, you can only access the ferris wheel during the operational timing? Your lifetime ticket is worth nothing. It makes sense here because it is a ferris wheel, which is a real physical thing that was constructed in a place and needs people to maintain it, operate it, etc. etc. So you are just glad that you were able to enjoy it when it was operational. But this analogy doesn't make any sense with video games because this is not a physical product. This is a goddamn digital software. But Sony wants you to believe that this is comparable analogy because they want control over when and how you access the games you paid money for. Now let us compare this to what the physical edition equivalent of this ferris wheel offers. Instead of a ticket to access the ferris wheel, you get the goddamn wheel in your backyard, which means you can get unlimited access to it as much as you want, whenever you want. Of course, only if you don't break the goddamn wheel. Tell me which is better, having the wheel in your backyard or having access to one. Now, buying the whole damn thing must be way more expensive than just the ticket, right? But it is not the case here because instead of the digital edition being cheaper, they just make extra money off of it. But still, you may not understand why Sony wants to kill physical media. Because money is money, doesn't matter if it is less or more. The problem they have is that you can share and sell your physical game. Let's say I just bought Marvel's Wolverine on physical for the full price of $70, played the game to my art's content for like a week and decided I wanted to sell it. I can sell the game for like $60, which in return not only reduces the value of the game in physical market, but also lets two players play the game with only one copy of the game being sold. So to Sony, that is like $35 a player. If 2 becomes 3, 3 becomes 4, Sony ends up with just $17 for each player. But if you sell a ticket with the name of the user etched to it, all of these 4 players become $70 each, making you $280. And because it is digital, the entire $280 is theirs compared to the 17 and some change from which retail commission, logistics and other costs are cut. So as much as they want us to believe that this decision is because of consumer trends and natural direction, it is just not the case. This decision is fueled by corporate greed because ever since the beginning of this generation, they really wanted people to prefer digital over disc editions. Digital was first $100 cheaper than the disc edition. Still, disc edition outsold the digital by a significant margin. Then they made the PS5 Pro only come in digital edition, and if you want the disc drive, you need to shell out another $80. And now whatever the fuck they are doing right now. Especially because the PlayStation Store is one of the worst digital marketplace to buy your game. It doesn't let you change regions, it has no refund policy whatsoever unless it is a cyberpunk situation. Sale pricing on games are pathetic, and here in India it does not support any regional payment methods despite being operational in this country for over 20 years. Did I tell you about PlayStation support is the single most useless garbage ever made by mankind? And how could I forget that over 100 countries do not have access to PSN? Am I just making this video because I just bought a PlayStation 5 disc edition?